So the iPad Pros, which is both of these, they're pretty much the top of the line for the iPads. They're going to easily be the fastest. They're going to have the best screen resolution. They're more for people who are looking to replace their computers rather than just as an iPad. The iPad Air is going to be a slight step down. That's going to be on the other side there.
So this is the Pro, so Xcode, and we can make apps, and we can use it as an Xcode developer studio as well. Oh, that's wonderful. And what's the price?
$10.99 for the 12.9 inch, and then it's $7.99 for the smaller.
So this is just Mac.
Yes and no.
What are we missing that we have in Mac?
So there are certain things that you cannot do on an iPad as of right now. I mean, they're working on putting on things and programs that you can do on a Mac to these, but as of right now, you still don't have that yet. They just recently added like the mouse support and multitasking in the last 2 updates. So we're still not quite there yet, but for people who do like emails and you're just a power user, you do video editing, things like that, you can absolutely do it on an iPad.
Just like you can do it on Mac, you can do it on iPad. Okay. And what is so you can do Xcode and you can do development as
There's slight instances of it, yes. They're not completely there yet. Like you can there's certain apps that you can use it with, but there's not like it's not fully there.
What's the processor difference? What kind of processor this has?
This is an 8-core processor. It's an A12Z, so that's their higher end A12 processor.
Okay, just an A12, which Mac has Intel and all those, right? So,
not anymore.
Okay, what does Mac have now?
Tuesday, the new Macs are coming out with the M1 chip, which is Apple's newest chip.
It's their own chip.
Correct.
The M1. Okay. So that's what the high end. Okay. All right. Okay, so the iPad Air and the regular iPad, again, the differences are basically it's got the stylus and it's a little better processor. What else?
It's a bigger screen.
A bit bigger screen, right?
It works with all the accessories that the Pro works with.
Okay, a lot of accessories that is going to work with the Air. So that's why Air is more, like, we can call it more like...
So it also has a USB-C port now instead of the Lightning port. So you could plug in like a hard drive similar to the Pros and use peripherals.
The iPad regular doesn't have, the 8th generation doesn't have a USB port?
Correct, it's just Lightning port, similar to the iPhone.
So if I want to plug in a USB printer or something, I can't do that?
Correct.
But this will work with the Bluetooth printer, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Perfect. What about the processors, like same processor?
No, that's a step up. That's an A14.
This is A14 and this is A12.
Correct.
What about the battery life?
So I have one of them. Mine lasts, I want to say, idly, if I'm not doing anything, I can get a day and a half, 2 days. Okay. But if I'm using it, probably 6 to 7 hours.
6 to 7.
If I'm using it heavily, like watching videos, playing games on it.
Okay. Alrighty. So sounds like a plan. I mean, looks like it's just the price is double on Air, you know. And then the Pro is for somebody who may be doing, you know, development or something like that, right?
Yeah, if you're like a content creator, if you just want something to replace your laptop, essentially,
that's the way.
That's where you would go with the Pro.
Perfect. Thank you. tell me about the iPad Mini. How does it compare? Maybe if you want to come over here, so it's a little clear voice.
So
I don't want to miss on it too, because what do we know about iPad Mini?
the Mini is actually faster than the iPad, the standard iPad. They both have the same A14 chip in them. Or sorry, A12 chip. The 14's in the air. They both have the A12 chip. This is a laminated display, so it is a better screen.
I see.
It's smaller, so it's more portable. They hadn't refreshed the Mini in about 5 years, and they finally did. So it was a welcome Mini, because a lot of people do like the smaller screen. For me, I mean, I have a big iPhone, so I don't really personally like the Mini just because it's not that much bigger. That would be my input on it.
I see. But the speed and everything is much better. What about the pricing?
The pricing, that one starts at $400, so it's a little bit more
expensive than the regular 8th generation iPad, right?
Because last year, when this was up against the iPad 7, the iPad 7 was slower. They didn't raise the price on that when they made the new one. They haven't dropped the price on this one.
I see. Okay, that's good to know.
But you are getting the same performance in a smaller form factor, so that's also why it's
Yeah, so it's for people. It's just like personal choice. If you want to have a smaller device, you can go with this. Otherwise, I mean, if you, that's good to know.